one of those two teams. I'm going with 9Z. We'll see if they can get it done. They're on the southern side of the zone right now. But they'll have to fight their way tooth and nail, and maybe they have to fight their way right through VIP or right through Jaguar. But I'm going to say 9Z for this one.
I like it. 9Z crushed it the last game. They could have won it. They were real close, so not a bad pick at all, at least in my opinion. Let's see this, though. United 4 Gaming getting into the action early on. Hate having to make a play now. Rolls of war. Oh, my gosh. Not looking good. This is the worst case.
Okay.
Glass noodles, delicious.
Glass noodles. There you go.
And it was hot, not cold, Dave.
What is my dude? Is that what he's doing too? He's eating them glass noodles right there in the corner. What is he doing?
The tomato.
Him standing. Survived a second. We'll check out this fight, see how it wraps, and then we'll go hear from him at United 4. But right now, it looks like Bruno's getting into it with Resilience, and this is why I said I just don't have the faith, man. It's wild to me because Resilience, this was the top team qualifying in from LATAM. They won the region by like 40 points, and somehow, like, they have been just absolutely non-existent so far here at the fall split. Haven't been able to keep up, and Inco's just piecing them up one after the other.
Yeah, they're rock solid position right now. So, honestly, if you're influencer, the best thing you can do is kind of like look at intense game and be like, guys, we're an 8-man team here. Let's just hold down this center, fight at everybody that tries to push us, and then towards the end, fight for that chicken dinner. Wolves, though.
Check out 9Z coming in right behind VIP. You can see them sneaking up behind in the distance. Wolves putting some shots down. They get one of VIP, but not able to convert on the rest of the squad. That's going to force 9Z wide, but from the top, you're going to have Fate and the X-Force squad coming in. This is destined to be a big collision between VIP, X-Force, and 9Z.
Got it.
Nice convert here from Remix.
Stole it out.
There's the collision we're talking about. What is going on? They're all over the place. 9Z hopping onto this action as well. Somebody's going to fire some shots here. Who is it going to be?
That's the question. Alim looking to get into some action here. Oh, they already got him. Yeah, 24K takes down Prince. Early elimination there, but X-Force on the edge. Once again, this is where they wanted to be. Let's see how they do it. They're going to have to fight out 9Z, though. Yep. Kolgo gets shot, immediately hits the deck. And Fate pushes up by himself here. Got to make a play. Oh, runs out into the open, gets taken down. Where's the support, though? The rest of X-Force need to push this immediately, and Alim is right there.
Yeah, Remix in the bush, popping up, has 2 grenades, will be tossing one, trying to put a stop to the breach from X-Force, allow his squad mates some time to get the pickup over there. Next circle does pop, so they don't need to travel that far. Remix popping in the buggy, possibly looking for a run over here. Beep, beep, here we go.
Oh, got him!
Oh, there goes a lit power bang.
Absolutely wild plays from 9Z. He literally risked it all on that push, and he was able to connect, getting the runovers, and it forces 2 of X-Force's members down, and only Klaus and 24K out of distance to try to keep the squad alive. Fate still clinging to life, looking unlikely that they're going to revive him. Klaus and 24K trying to make a play, but they're holding their position right now, forcing 9Z to come to them. It looks like they're happy to oblige, at least for the moment.
I also like the fact that Wolves pushed away from their central position to third party this. Coops now in the mix here. Great play, catches Colgoat here. This is a good opportunity for the Wolves to get a whole bunch of eliminations. They cannot let off the gas pedal here.
Look at the mini-map. It is just so many colors. This is like a pack of M&Ms or something going on in this zone. 9Z takes down Klaus, but he's only got 1 HP. And the blue zones are coming, so it is going to be very, very close right now. Wolves zooming on their way by. Coop sees him, leaves him alive at least for the moment. But that means the nades are usually shortly there to follow. Wolves, though, looks to be on the retreat. Batman, during all of this, has just been quietly hiding and trying to stay out of the fray. So far, so good for Batman.
Surprised the Wolves prioritizing positioning right there, Hot Jukes. I really felt like they had the upper hand when it comes to third party in this engagement out here. The outcome of this fight, and downrange as well. Team Jaguar with the third party onto Alpha 7 here. But over here, Mythic, Team Liquid dealing with the Inco. Random pull up over here in Power Grid.
They're not having any of it, man. Inco, you guys are doing too good. That's enough out of you. Team Liquid trying to shut them up a little bit. They lose one, but they're able to get them back into the fight. Now I'm taking a peek at Jaguar. I want to see if Jaguar can get it going. They've shown some bright spots, but just as a squad, don't seem to have the depth top to bottom that they need to be successful right now in this zone. Kind of toxic, honestly, because you got an intense game still in their safe spot in that compound. Everyone else north of them has to push south. They're gonna have to fight each other, and this is about to get super messy. And then on the west side, you've got 9Z, Alpha 7, and Wolves all coming together to see who's gonna reign victorious on the west side of the zone, Dave.
Coming down to it, last game of the evening. Kowski, a little confirmation right there on the Federal out here in the foothills. And then the opposite end, looks like this fight is brewing as well. Mafioso might see Baton on the rooftop, just waiting for the shots over here. So we got 9Z in the area, so essentially 3 different teams in the mix right now, Hot Jukes.
Yes, sir, indeed. It's a battle of the north here. You can see Alpha 7 trying to secure their first chicken dinner here in this round. Not able to do so far, but still in 4th place regardless. Red Rebel busting out that M4, trying to put that pressure on a 9Z, but now things are starting to get extra spicy as 9Z is on the rotate. They have all the angles on Alpha 7. They know they're caught out.
Alpha 7 stuck right now, and if they're going to pull off a chicken dinner this game, they are going to earn it. Jaguar goes out in short order as well, just not able to put the shots down range to make them count. 9Z loses Milos. Revo takes him down with a grenade, and now Revo's trying to push out to get position for Alpha 7. Carrillo takes down Reyes, and Colgo gets snapped from behind by Doran, and now 9Z on the ropes. They're down to just remix.
Yeah, and then we also got Coops pulling up too, trying to get an off angle with his squad mate to
was out.
Really get a couple limbs over here. Mafioso still in the mix up against Milos.
Nice shot
right there. Nice shot. There's Remix gonna be still alive in the open. Here comes the blue zone. Alpha 7 looking like they're going to be able to clean this one up over here up against 9Z. And then they're going to have to immediately deal with the Wolves on the high ground. Coops from above already going to be connecting out to Carrillo with the Scar. So Alpha 7 might as well try to get as many points as possible, confirm the eliminations. But look at this, guys. Maryland coming up from behind, looking to get some points here too.
Wolves too. Wolves hit that ridge side along with Maryland at the same time, and Alpha 7, their days are likely numbered. Coops peeks over, Carrillo back into the fight. Gonna try to get a heal off, but the smoke's apparently too thick for Coops to see through.
No.
Blue zone coming in now. It's gonna play a potential factor.
Tommy gun.
And Coops with the Tommy gun, shooting through that smoke. Doesn't find a target, and now Igor's down. Baton gets the finish, though. Huge plays from the Wolves here.
Ooh, that was too close for comfort, but now you're going to be able to handle Maryland. Doran's up close and personal. He does have the high ground on that roof. Oh,
Do a grenade.
catches Igor. You got the thirst. Now you got the rest of the Wolves pushing on through. Perfect timing on that push towards Alpha 7. They take him out. 5 eliminations so far for the Wolves. Meanwhile, SQ, yeah, just throwing out some smokes, trying to buy some more time for himself.
Could be 2 more elims going over to the Wolves too. I think the Wolves got this without a doubt here. Only thing is, IG have been kind of overlooking this whole engagement, so they might be setting up potential gatekeep over here. Doran though with the shotgun, jump shot to SQ. Hold up, SQ's putting in some work right now. Baton with the UMP, last one alive. SQ with the one-tap dirt nap right there, taking out the Wolves.
Third party coming in, 5 eliminations. It's not enough to pass up Alpha 7 for 4th place, though.
Yep, yeah, another game where they just can't seem to close it out. They got to get that figured out here for tomorrow, as now we're going to look at Team Liquid. Team Liquid trying to finish it off strong here today. You got Loops, though. Oh, my gosh, with the high ground. Putting some shots down range and straight punishing Team Liquid. Loops are just too strong today here, Dave.
Loops too strong this week, man. Tomorrow, Loops, they're going to be looking to just...
Back, he looks like he's stopping. Maybe wants a little bit more. We'll see.
What? Dave. What was that?
Got him.
Got him. All right. Took some shots at him and then dipped right back beneath the cover there, but they get the job done. Team Liquid looking good. 60 limbs. Not too bad. They did lose one of their squad mates here. They're going to have a challenge ahead of them. They got Loops looking right at them, but 60 limbs, consistent here.
Love to see 6 limbs. Team Liquid's, they've had a better day. I'll give them that. They started the day in 16th. They're up to 12th. It's not where they want to be, but it's been better. And now they're competing against the top team in the lobby in Loops.
That's good.
Nice nade. Yeah, nice nade on Neil Zada right there. Chief, though, nade's starting to creep up on him. Vitin with a nice headshot onto Ayala. Instantly pulls that pin on that nade, throws it. Not able to hit the mark, but Loops are starting to apply those clamps onto Team Liquid. And now you got Intense Game on the other side. Yeah, Team Liquid's in huge trouble.
Straight in a Paul game? They got the south, maybe.
It looks like they got control, huh? They're down south with a commanding position right now.
Depends how this one plays out here. Loops really trying to take out Team Liquid before prioritizing the zone here. Both squads using pretty much all the utility. A little bounce right there. Rafina going to be dipping right behind the bus, using it for cover. But Ayala and Chief, they got this little trench to work with, and just going to need to hit their shots, honestly. They got 2 vehicles, so it looks like they're just going to try to send it into the zone here.
And turn right around.
Psych.
Just getting shot immediately from Silence. Oh my gosh. Ayala's like, come on. We want to push. Stuck.
Intense Game looking really strong this game, that's for sure.
Oh,
Nate's looking good. I mean, geez, just dropping it perfectly on target. Intense Game cruising right now, clicking on all cylinders, shots down range onto Loops. They get another. And Rafina, just a little bit of health. He's going to fire off some shots, but now Padrino on the push. He's going to force the action here, I think. We'll see if the blue forces it first. He peeks up. Rafinha cannot be long for this world. I mean, this is tough for him. Blue zone at his back.
The 9 points. Maybe.
Papa Blue. Goodbye.
Here it is. Smart play.
Just like that, he's gone. You know, I'm sad I didn't pick Intense Game. I wanted to before the game, but I was literally bitter. I picked them earlier today, and I was holding a grudge. Just didn't perform the last time I picked them. I'm like, I'm not doing that again. But they are crushing it right now. 4 players up, but so quietly has straight out of Nepal with 4 players. So Maryland down to their last player, and Intense Game going to try to rat him out right now.
SQ with that nade. Oh, it gets taken out. Man, I wanted to pick straight out of Nepal. I felt it in my bones.
Same, right?
I felt it in my bones. I was right there to pick it up, but instead had to use my NA bias to go to X-Force. But now, straight out of Nepal versus Intense Game. Who's going to win this one? Pedrino up close and personal, throws the nade, barely misses it. But the rest of Intense Game have been on a tear so far. Straight out of Nepal have been chilling down south, waiting for this fight to happen. They do have 5 eliminations. Very split up, though. Leon getting caught with an off-angle silence. Gets him, Dave.
Yeah, Silence, such a strong position over there. They're going to be aware of that now with a little 3-1 split. KC trying to toss out some smokes, looking for the revive, but I think it's a little too predictable here. Actually going to be hitting the dirt, crawling up with the DBS, but Adrian pulling up with the buggy, trying to get the run over. KC is surrounded, but the surprise attack, the confirmation, got him. What else can KC do here behind the boulder? Nothing. KC shut down. Hot Jukes.
Wolf now trying to run to his teammate's aid, but way too far away. And Gatsby holding an off angle from all the way in Mars at this point. Gonna have to make a hero play. Oh, almost catches Silence. That would have been helpful.
Connects with both of them. Ted shots all around here, dealing from Gatsby. And it looks like Adrian's going to present himself and say, listen, this game is over. Intense Game. Taking the victory, the 6th game of the day comes to a close, and it is the Brazilian team Intense Game saying, we're coming for the top spot, baby. They're not out just yet.
Yeah. Adrian right there, that is a player